To me, it's the biggest development of a field sport in the world, ladies football. It is quite incredible. But the game is classic. Some of the score and the sportsmanship that is there, but the level of physique and fitness, you will go anywhere to see class. And if you want excitement and you want class, that's not in any way cynical. You go and watch ladies football. I'm the hurler on the dish like everybody else and absolutely loving it. It was like a roller coaster. It reminded, I think, every single one of us of what had happened years ago when Meath were on a great roll with the men's. The road that they came, being down low in the leagues and getting the results that they did. They never let defeat stand in the way. It brought them to a different level. We found ourselves last year in an All-Ireland final. In my own time involved with Meath, we would have been in 7 All-Irelands and 2 replays, so you have a fair idea. But it never dawned on these girls that they couldn't beat Dublin, that they weren't going to win. And they weren't big-headed about it. It was such an occasion for everybody. You were there with freedom. You should never hide your emotions, particularly if it's to do with joy. Didn't want to leave Croke Park in all the times it was there. The feeling, the goodwill feeling, but it was just there. You savoured something really special. These girls took ownership of what they wanted to do a long time ago. Suddenly you find the girls from your own village. Like, I'll always remember when Vicky Wall got on it, 5 years ago, and she was something like 17 years of age. Like Emma Duggan, she came on, like, from the time she was so high, you'd always say, this is going to be one of the great players. Most of them I'd know them, to be honest with you, and their families, you know what I mean? That's great for me as well. Keeps you young.
Seán's from Dunboyne, my home club as well. We're definitely, privileged to have him as part of our community. He's the first person I think a lot of people go to when they have any kind of troubles or things like that, whether that's just for a good chat or to actually fix you physically as well. So yeah, I suppose for us to have Seán Boylan back in us is always a great thing.
Look at the crowds you had at the finals. That momentum had built up. Those days out are special days, and I think we need a lot of them. We need a lot of them, and we'll get a lot more of them. Just go in with an open mind and you'll just marvel. You'll just marvel at the concentration of the people who play the game, the people who look after it.
It stands to us, and I suppose like when you hear that kind of roar going out, like it's a big difference of an empty kind of stadium and things like that. Those pivotal moments of turnovers or a good score and those things that can really drive you on. Having that crowd there and having that kind of spectacle on the day, makes a difference.
The younger the better, bring them along. That's how you sow the seed, because you see something and say, I'd love to be able to do that. The great thing is you have the mingling of the people from all quarters. They're talking away and they're laughing and they're clapping the good things from both sides. And that's lovely to see. You should never be surprised at the skill they have. That's what we say, go with an open mind. And that's the beauty, I suppose, of field sports. You have your language and you have your games. Your Gaelic football, your hurling. These are very unique to this island. We should never lose that. It belongs to the people and it's part of who we are. And that sphere is important.